What's up, guys, and welcome to Car Mechanics Simulator. Yay! I have this ugly green car here that somebody brought in. Apparently I have all this crap as well. I should go sell the old parts. Can I sell old parts? Used car parts. Can I sell? Can I make a new tab in this Chrome browser server? I guess I can't sell, but I can buy stuff. And other stuff costs money. Right, so this is my mechanics shop where I work on cars. This is the current car I'm working on. Here's the order is perform a test drive. I've just done that. I can do another test drive if you want to see that. And then I have to replace all of the worn parts. The customer says, while I'm driving on bumpy roads, I can hear a knocking from the front wheels. Check the car and replace any worn out parts, please. This is a pretty interesting game. It's pretty cool. I mean, you can open up the engine and look and take all that crap apart and all that. Although I like to think of myself as someone who likes to drive cars and things. I have no idea how they work on the inside. So this game is damn challenging. I'm gonna go take the car on the test drive so we can see what's wrong. Do the acceleration, braking, slalom, and suspension test. So, just quickly accelerating. Check. Okay. Braking seems to be right. Steering seems to be okay. Alright, we have to brake into the red zone. Over here. Braking looks okay. Gearbox sounds pretty crappy though. There's probably no handbrakes. Yeah, come on. Around the cones. So this is not the main part of the game. This is not a driving game. Don't get confused. This is a car fixing game. So later on, I have to go find out what's wrong with this car, which I just did a test drive, and it should be able to give me information on my car. Thought I turned the radio off. I think it just changes stations. Whatever. I don't know if it's on or off now. But anyway, so here's my car. Or not my car, it's someone else's car. I can get in. I can do a bunch of tests, like the... check the electronics of it. Just hook up my Nokia to it and get the EEPROM. Checking for errors. Everything looks good, I think. So, it said it's All Saints. They're listening to All Saints on the radio there. Alright, well, sure. Alright, so, the front suspension, and according to this thing, he said something wrong with the front wheels, knocking at the front wheels. So, we're going to have to look out around the front wheel. So let's actually raise up the car. I want to jump on that, but I can't. Let's get underneath here. Let's have a look. So here's the underneath bits of the car. We can look for part conditions. I've already looked at most of these actually. But we can see here, there's some red parts here. Condition 10%. That is called the sway bar blah blah blah. And then there's another 2 red bits here. Another sway bar and link left. And the outer tie rod. So, what I'll have to do is... did I already buy these parts? Can I look at my inventory? Sway bar, outer tie rod. So I have these 3 parts. I bought them in the computer. And I bought them in the parts bit. Now I gotta find out how to get in there to replace them. I think I have to put the car down and go in from the top. You technically think that I'd have to... let's see, so... Let's see, let's go toggle this again. There we go. Right, over there. There, this guy. How do I take him out? Look, there's another... Okay, that's that guy. So I have to go to disassemble mode. How do I take him off? So I can't do anything on the suspension here. Alright, so maybe I do need to go in from the bottom. Raise the car, get on! Oh, I can't get on this thingy. Let's try to get in from the bottom. So I have to take off this. Take off this. Unscrew these bits. I'm just gonna take this car apart and then I don't know how to put it back together, you know? Alright, can I take this off yet? Now what? Alright, I've taken a couple of bits off the car here. I'm actually gonna put them back. Because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, really. Just gonna put this stuff back. And this guy back in here. It's all quite easy. Yeah. Maybe I need to take the wheels off. Really, I'm not very good at car disassembly. Alright, let's take the wheels off. By hand. Alright, one wheel. Let's take the brake pads off. This is the first job that you got. You'd have to replace those pads here. Take this guy off. Conditions all seem to be fine. We'll take this guy off. Just completely disassemble the entire... Oh. What I just... Oh. What is that? What am I doing? Am I taking the... Aha! I'm now able to remove one of these parts. There! That's the part I needed to get replaced. I don't know if I had to... This is the part I have to replace. Alright, so that's the left side done. I can now go back to assembly mode. Put in here the new one. And this one, put in the new one. Yep. Screw it in. And then, I guess, put this back. I guess there's a big screw here. Yep. I don't know if I had to take this off. To can I take these other parts off here? Yeah, I can take. I don't have to take this big part off. All right, back to assembly mode. Put this thingy back. Put this thingy back. I can put pretty shitty brake pads on there, but let's not do that. That's also from a previous job. I guess you can start recycling certain parts later. I guess you could be a shoddy mechanic and just like take some people's good parts and put them on other people's cars. I know, I live in Asia, it's a kind of a common thing, so... Yep, that's one wheel done. Let's go to the other wheel. Off comes the wheel. And do all the nuts. I know it's nuts, right? Nuts and bolts. Yeah, so... what do you guys think? I feel like this game is really educational. For starters, I'm learning what certain car parts are. There was one mission not too long ago, and I had to replace a air filter, an oil filter, and, you know, I probably don't have to disassemble all that crap either. I don't have to disassemble the entire brake system. Take this guy off. And replace it. Go back to assemble mode. Replace it with a new one. Yeah, air filter, fuel filter, and oil filter. And I was able to find the air filter and oil filter pretty quick, but then for the life of me I couldn't find a damn fuel filter. And apparently that sits way at the back where the gas tank is, which I kind of thought as well. Of course, be the back where the gas tank is, but still, it's not as intuitive as you might think. It took me a while to actually find out how to access the back gas tank and stuff. Alright, all these nuts, you have to tighten them, you know, a bit at a time. You can't just tighten one. You have to kind of go into a circular pattern. Right, I think we are done with the car. Check, check, and repaired. Proceed to next order. Let's see what we got. Fuel filter, way at the back. And now I know, fuel filter sits way at the back. How are we doing for cash, anyway? And are we getting some cool cars yet? Perform an OBD scan. Can you check the onboard computer? Onboard... What? The computer? Onboard computer. I need to know if any of the electronic parts are reporting errors. Right, let's check. I know where to do that because I've been there before. Enter the car. You know, entering the car is a nice animation, but then getting out is just like boosh, out. It's no fun, is it? Alright, let's check. OBD Reader 300 Pro, system init. It's British, you know, it's like system init. Checking errors. There's probably going to be an error. So, how do I know what the errors were? I checked it. I checked it. I'm done. Hope the customer's not pissed or anything. I mean, I did a check. I just don't know if there's errors or not. It didn't report any errors. It just said, yep, I've done the check. Alright, repair starter. I heard I can have my starter repaired here. It barely works, but I don't have money for a whole new one. Can you repair it for $100? Alright. Well, I don't know if I can repair it. I've got a hammer. Can I take the hammer? Or a tweezerly bit? What is this? Repair car... Okay, I can repair car parts. I just noticed I have a doohickey that I can repair stuff with. Alright. Right. The, what are we looking for again? We're looking for the starter. Alright, let's try and find the starter. I bet it's somewhere around the engine. Around this side. Starter, yeah. I know that because I took apart an entire engine trying to find a goddamn fuel filter. I'll show you what a fuel filter is, by the way. You have to lift up the car and go underneath it. And then, there it is. That's it. Fuel filter. Little bastard over here. Just saying. It was, it's easy now that I show you, but it was hard to find at the beginning. Just because I thought the fuel filter would be, you know, somewhere where the fuel gets put in, you know, the car. Alright, so, starter. This looks like a shitty engine. Let me just check the condition of some of this crap. Engine, you know, and stuff. Checking. Ooh. Yeah, checking condition of the back. Yeah, your car's in the bad shape, buddy. Alright, well let's take the starter out. And disassemble 2 screws. Alright. Starter 5%. Let's put it in my repair machine. It costs $94. That makes $6 profit. Is that really worth my time? I guess it might be. Am I done? So is it now at 100? Where's my inventory? Where's that starter? At starter. Wow, I repaired it to brand new condition. I should buy a bunch of secondhand parts here and then repair them to full condition and put that in people's cars. Apparently that, you know, I could make a lot of money that way. But it did cost money. Alright, so we're going into assembly mode. Whoops, wrong one. Assembly, put in the starter. Boosh. Done. There's a lot more that needs to be done with this car, but I'm going to mark this job as done. I am the master repairman. I made $6 today. I feel fucking great about myself. But I'm learning about stuff. I mean, it costs $94 to repair a starter. Alright, So, test drive and replace damaged parts. So it's shifting gears is much harder than it should be. There's probably something wrong with the clutch. $1,000. Clutch and gearbox. Clutch and gearbox. This is what we're going to look at, which is in a front-wheel drive car near the front, I'd say. So, test drive is out here. Let's go. Take it to the track. Let's go mad. Let's do some donuts with it, you know. We're at the tires. Alright, this car is fast. Not really. Acceleration. Good. Emergency steering. Nope, steering's not so good. I hit a couple cones, but that's okay. Nah, it'll buff out. Brakes are shit with this car, by the way. That little delivery van from before was a lot better. Alright, let's do the... Yeah, this car's crap. You definitely have a problem with this. Also, I don't know which one's the handbrake. Usually in games it's shift or something. That's the handbrake. Brakes are shitty. I'm not going to replace the brakes for them though. It's just a clutch. Which I would like to know where the clutch is in the car, because it's just something I've never really known where it is. Replace damaged parts. So let's have a look. I bet it's going to be underneath. And we'll be looking at gearbox, steering, gearbox. Okay, it looks like it's top of the car axis actually. What is this? Exhaust pipe, power steering. It's not a real, it's a front wheel drive car. Gearbox, axles. Where is the clutch anyway on the car? That's what I'm curious about. Is it? It's not the back, is it? No, there's nothing here. It's a front wheel drive car. There's not going to be a clutch at the back. All right, we'll put the car down. We'll change the music again, which is can't concentrate. Can I just have it off? Where's the off? God damn it, whatever. Alright. Car, hood, open, engine. I think you're at the back. Clutch. This is the gearbox. I'm pretty sure the clutch has something to do with the gearbox. I think I have to disassemble starter. What else? I have to disassemble. Can I look inside? No, hold on. I have to take apart wheels and things here as well, isn't it? I can't open this. And I'm pretty sure I have to be looking inside the gearbox. Alright, looks like I'm taking out the wheels. Wheels. Hello. Come on then. Wheel off. Let's see if I can take this off now. Yep, I can take off this without taking the entire brake assembly off. There we go. So that's taken one part off, and now I do the same on the other side. Can I actually just do this? No, I need to take the wheel off first. The wheel does have to come off, guys. I'm very sorry. Apparently there's no off mode for this damn radio. Never mind. Alright, this guy is gonna come off. Come on then. Click. And unbolt. Alright, there we go. The two side swingy bits, the drivey bits. So now I can open this up and actually remove the entire gearbox. That'd be cool. I think I am doing that now. Okay. And this is the clutch pressure plate. And then there is the clutch bearing. The clutch bearing is the one that has condition 13. So I think that's the problem. Let's actually go into inspection mode. Yeah. And there's something inside as well. Clutch pressure, bearing. Oh, whatever. We'll go and we'll disassemble the entire, what do you call it? The whole thing. Clutch bearing plate, which was not good. And there's the clutch pressure. So I get it now. The clutch is in between the gearbox and the engine itself, which makes so much sense now that I think about it. Okay, and clutch friction plate. It's actually really annoying because the numbers for my recording software are right over the labels of all the fucking things there. Alright, so I think it's those two parts I need to replace. Let me just check the inventory, which is here. The two clutchy bits. Clutch friction plate and clutch release bearing. Friction plate and release bearing. And he's only paying me $1,000, so I can't spend more than $1,000. Can I actually just repair them? Gearbox and starter. Nah, I don't need to do that right now. Okay. One more time, I just gotta check what they're called. Clutch release bearing, clutch friction plate. Clutch release bearing, clutch release bearing. $500 for clutch friction plate and $100 for release bearing. All right, so that's $600. I can afford that. That's a $400 job. That's much better than the other guy. I got only $4 from that guy. All right, let's go into assembly mode, and we'll put in my brand new friction plate. We will put on the pressure plate, which was fine. Yeah, I'm learning a lot about cars, which is pretty cool. This is going to be a nice zen little experience for me. Listen, put on a podcast or table talk, from the good old guys at the Source Feds, and just play Car Mechanics Simulator. Start learning about cars, which is pretty cool. And I got a little video for you guys. I knew I'd do some more Minecraft soon, but yeah. All right, this guy I got to put it back in. I don't know why I took it out. The starter. There we go. I didn't need to take the starter out. And that's all I took off from here, right? Now I gotta reassemble the wheel bits. And then we're good. You gotta go back in. And you got a bolt right in the middle with an odd angle here. Yep, and then the wheel. Well, both of these wheels are not in the same condition there. It's okay. He didn't, I'm not working for him I don't care that much about it. It's not like a friend or something. I'm like, hey man, you should also replace this and this and that, but nah. Alright, what's this called again? Drive axle. Nice. Which makes sense. It's the part that goes from the gearbox to the wheels. Drive axle. Wheel. Tighten them in a pattern like this. Like you're making little Satan stars. And there we go. There, it looks like we're done. Let's check the boarding listing. We're done. We spent $600 and we made $1,000. Car is repaired. Let's go to the next order. And what will it be? Something exciting or not? Replace the car battery and check the alternator. That doesn't look that exciting. I think I might just continue on my own. Well, that was me playing Car Mechanics Simulator. It was on Steam really cheap. It might still be on Steam really cheap. You guys should check it out. I've been Ralph playing this game on the YouTube. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and click like, and I'll see you guys later.